Welcome to Let's Go Abroad. The purpose of today's video is to discuss top 5 universities in Switzerland that you can study in an affordable way. Okay? So I'm looking at a parent who has called our office and we've discussed the budgetary allocation, and he told me I would like to send my child to study abroad and my budget is 1 million. I have saved 1 million. I can get a SACCO loan of 1 million or from wherever they are. Yeah? I want to show you how 1 million is enough for you to send your child to study in Europe. Okay? I'm also thinking of someone who has been working for some time, like 5 years, 6 years. They now want to relocate abroad and they want to use a type D visa for Schengen countries in Europe, and they have saved 1 million, or they can get a loan of 1 million. I want to show you how exactly that is possible. Okay? And also maybe someone else who maybe wants to do a bachelor's degree or whatever. My case for Switzerland is to show you how 1 million is enough to send your child abroad. And by 1 million I mean Kenya shillings. I'm in Kenya. I'm assuming most of the audience for this will be in Kenya, but you can do the conversion if you're out of this country. Yeah? First, to thank my returning subscribers. Thank you for the vote of confidence. Thank you for the feedback you're giving us. We do appreciate it. If it is your first time here, show us your love, show us your support kindly. Consider subscribing, and if the video adds value to you, consider showing us a like and loving the video. Or loving the video. Yeah. So the first university that I'll discuss is the University of Geneva. Okay, I'm looking at the 5 affordable universities in Switzerland that you can consider. Okay, the University of Geneva, the tuition fee for international students is 1,000 Swiss francs, and I would have to say that I took an average. You will discover that there are just a few courses that are about 1,100 and 1,200. There are also some cheaper courses like 900 and 850 Swiss francs. So I took 1,000 to be the average for international students per semester. So 1,000 Swiss francs, when it is converted using the current conversion rate in Kenya, it is 159,000. So we can round it off to 160,000. Okay. So the University of Geneva intake is in September, which is a major intake, and this is what happens in Europe. The major intake is usually in September. And they also have an intake in February. Yeah? And the application fee for this university is 100 Swiss francs, which is around 16,000 with the current conversion rate. Okay, so if you take, assuming you want to do a master's degree, and the tuition fee is 160,000 Swiss francs per semester. Most of the master's degrees are 1 year, although there are few that extend to 2 years. That will be 320,000 Kenya shillings when I do for the conversion. Yeah. So if you do the calculation, you'll see that when you add an air ticket, which will give an average of 100k, to consider the actual travel and other expenses that will be attached to the travel. Embassy charges, which you give at around 50,000. It is not actually 50,000, it is quite low. The initial application will be about 15,000. But then when you cross over to the other side, you're expected to apply for a resident permit, which will cost you an average of 25,000. And then when you put the cost of the biometrics, you can put it at an average of 50,000. Yeah? And then when you go with food and accommodation, you give yourself a budget of 500,000. And then tuition fee for 1 year, we've given it at 320, and health insurance for 50,000. You will notice that your 1 million will be enough to take you and to sustain you for some time before you get some footing. Yeah? You remember in the other video, if you've not watched it, kindly check it. The reasons why you should study in France, not in France, in Switzerland. We've discovered that you have 15 hours of work that you're given. 15 hours, when you convert to 1 month, you notice it is on about 240,000. So after you settle down for some time, you will have the opportunity to do what you have always wanted to do. Yeah, and you are going to be stable for some time. Yeah. Then the second university is the University of Lausanne. This is a very young university. It was founded in 2000. It's a university that only focuses on humanities, on law, and also on theological studies. The tuition fee for international students is 1,100 Swiss francs, which when you convert is around 175,000 per semester. Yeah? So 175,000 per semester, you will appreciate that when you do like we have done in the other case, 1 million will be enough. Not so much enough, but it should be a good budget to work with if you want to send your child to Switzerland. Then we have the University of Basel. It is the oldest university in Switzerland. Can you imagine this university was founded in 1460, and it's also a very affordable university. The tuition fee is 850 Swiss francs per semester, and it has got all courses. It has courses in sciences, in technology, in medicine and human health, in engineering, all of them. You'll find them at the University of Basel. I'm going to focus more on the University of Basel because the university has got a very high intake rate. When you pay the 100 Swiss francs, which is about 16,000 for application, you are likely to be given a consideration compared to other at a higher level compared to other universities. Then the fourth university is the Zurich University of Arts. This is a good university for someone who is art oriented. They only teach art courses. Some of their courses include interior design, fashion design, fine arts, visual arts education. They teach a degree and a master's degree in dance. They have a basic degree and a master's degree in ancient studies, in art history, in cultural analysis, and also in film. And the tuition fee in this university is quite low. It's only 720 Swiss francs per semester. So this person who wants to do a master's degree in education sciences, because they do have a master's degree in education sciences, especially for my teachers, because I've had quite number of inquiries from teachers who would like to go to the Schengen countries. Doing a master's degree in Switzerland is one of the easiest way to establish yourself as a teacher in Europe. Because let's say you do a master's in education sciences, only 720 Swiss francs. The possibility of you setting foot in the Schengen countries are higher than someone who is looking for a job as a teacher when they are located in Kenya or in Africa. And then we have the University of Zurich. The tuition fees at the University of Zurich, and these are two different universities. We have Zurich University of Arts, and we have University of Zurich. The tuition fee is 1,200 Swiss francs, which when you convert to the current conversion rate in Kenya is 190,000 per semester. So the degree programs take 3 years, and the university only wants you to prove that you can pay the first year tuition fee, which will be like 400,000. Yeah, not even 400, it will be 380,000. And then after that, the embassy is the one which will ask you for the proof of funds, which is I'm going to discuss in the next video about the proof of funds when you want to study in Switzerland. So the University of Zurich has got several courses. They teach natural sciences, they teach social sciences, they teach business management, of courses in medicine and health, arts and humanities, and they also have courses in law. So that is it for living expenses. If you want to sponsor your child to either study a bachelor's degree in Switzerland or to study a master's degree in Switzerland, or you want to sponsor yourself, it is quite affordable compared to other European countries. If you have access to 1 million Kenyan shillings, you'll be able to pay the tuition fee. You'll be able to keep 500,000 for yourself for food and accommodation. You'll be able to cover the tuition fee. You'll be able to cover the embassy cost, the air ticket, and you'll also be able to pay for the health insurance. So I hope that has convinced you more. I'm going to do something more about the University of Basel. And I'm also going to do something more about the Zurich University of Arts, because I see so many Kenyans interested in art courses, and this is one of the best universities actually in Europe for art courses. It has got a very high degree of recognition. So thanks for the time. Thanks for watching up to the end. Kindly consider liking the video. Kindly consider subscribing, and also share with your friends. Thank you.